Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. Of course, I really want to thank you for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe, a part of this family. Now, I remember, when I started tarot, I never know anyone would be listening. So, but I do tarot at one point because it feels like a safe place to talk about my feelings and what I was going through. Actually, I was inspired to do this because I was in a really dark place. I didn't know what was happening with me, but I know my energy was completely off. And I, as I said, I connect on tarot for some reason, trying to find my zodiac sign, and then I end up with tarot. So it became a safe place for me to talk how I feel to others, even who I have in my immediate circle. I don't feel safe to talk to them because tarot is somehow taboo because nobody wants to talk about tarot. But when I realize there's something or someone else out there who might want to hear my story, and this is my reason for sharing on a regular basis because it feels safe to me. The people I have around me, my coworkers, my immediate family, nobody wants to hear about tarot because they think it's demonic. So I don't want to be judged by anyone. So I keep my thing to myself. Most of the people that subscribe to me are people I know. I know if I had told my 100 million coworkers that I've ever had, Facebook and all, I don't post on Facebook because I still don't want to be judged. But why should I care anyways? Because this is God's will for my life. But it took me a while to come here to even show my face. For a very long time, I just show my hands and the card. But over time, I said to myself, why am I not bold enough to come and talk my father's words or, enlighten people, talk to people face to face? Because this is what God wants for me, regardless of how society feels about what I'm doing. At this point, I'm not supposed to really bother about others, but even though I still do, because if I was not feeling this way, I would have posted on Facebook because I have a lot of people on Facebook, co-workers, friends, and all that. But I still don't post on Facebook because I feel it is just too public. So I post on YouTube because it feels more like a family more than Facebook. So yeah, so this is the reason I do tarot on this platform because it feels like a safe place where I can connect with others. People connect. I mean, they share their thoughts. I share mine, and vice versa. I don't feel like I'm judged here that heavily. And if I even be judged, I shouldn't even mind because unless someone judges you, you're not doing something right. They do not give you the option to grow if you're not being judged. So Holy Spirit, what's the message, please? It's a short message this time. I have the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. What I'm getting from these three cards, something fell apart because someone was moving so slow. Someone was moving like a molasses, hence something fell apart. Someone is moving on because you could have been waiting for someone for a very long time, and this person is taking two steps forward, one step back, to the point where you're no longer wanting to invest in whatever this is or what they have. At the back of the deck, I have the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels as if something was building on faulty ground and you realize, but you are Queen of Nine of Pentacles already. You possibly just wanted one to make it 10, but you did not need all of this. But it feels as if you wanted to just build. on something or with someone that was taking too long to even shoot their shot. But when now they want to come in with a Knight of Cups, feels as if you are walking away. You're no longer wanting to have any more romantic proposal or awareness where this person is concerned. This person coming with a cup of love, but they're very diplomatic. They're coming, but they're moving so slow to the point where you're no longer enticed by this. Two of Pentacles. This might be a really hard choice to make up your mind. You're wondering if you should or you should not, but you're gonna move on. And this could be someone from your past, someone you have some memories with, someone you shared really memorable times. Very familiar energy, but with the Three of Wands being here, you're moving on to new horizon, moving on because you're the Empress. You're moving forward, not wanting no longer to invest in this. Yeah, putting a death to a situation. These cards are just coming up, they're just speaking. Putting a death to a situation. Queen of Swords, you walked away, cutting away things, people, situation that no longer serve your highest good and standing your ground on it too. You've been through a lot, Empress. Sorry, excuse me. You've been through a lot, Empress. You were always the Empress, but because you were possibly hurt with the tower falling over and everything was damaging this tower, you had to stand your ground now with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, sorry, being here. And with the Nine of Wands, you're persevering through this. This could be a really long journey for you, but you're moving on. Eight of Cups. Anything else to close a reading? I do not want to be long tonight. But collective, I really appreciate you all for being a part of my journey. Yeah, I have the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups being here, you walked away. There was a tower, so you had to walk away. So I'm not sure if you are regretting what happened during that tower, or someone else is regretting whatever they did or whatever happened, because you were always the Queen of Pentacles, sorry, Nine of Pentacles, and Empress and the Queen of Swords. So you are all four queens in the deck, just to make it clear. But with the Ace of Swords, you've seen the truth. You've seen the truth here that you did not even need this person who you wanted to build something with, because whatever you were building was not being built honestly. It was built on a faulty foundation. So you had to move on. You had a clarity where this is concerned. You had a breakthrough. I have the Hermit. So you searched. The Hermit actually walked with a lantern. So you searched diligently for the truth and you got it. The High Priestess followed the Hermit. So with the Hermit and the High Priestess, you intuitively know what was happening. You coming out as a divine feminine or the Empress. Yeah, you were enlightened by a higher power, an inner voice. Something nudged you that this was not gonna work. So something fell apart with the Tower. So the Tower was the first card that came out. So you had to walk away because all that was left of what you were building was just the ashes. For you to pick up all the ashes to get the ashes together, to build bricks, to build a house. So there was nothing left to do. But you're walking Chariot, Cancer energy. So I have Taurus, Scorpio. What else do I have? Where do I have? Yeah, not many major, but yeah, the Magician, Gemini, your energy. Taurus again. Yeah, so someone wants to manifest something with you, but with the World card, there was an ending. There's something ended. You've ended something, not wanting to manifest this anymore because you were always the Nine of Pentacles, but you wanted to build with someone. who you had to walk away from. What really happened? Why did you have to, why did collective have to walk away? Why? What happened? What happened? Why did the collective have to walk away? Yeah, yeah, I have a four of wands. You have to walk away from a home, a family, a foundation that you were building. Why? What was the reason you had to walk away? Because you have seven of pentacles. You had to walk away because you had to walk away to build something else for yourself. You were supposed to leave this. It was ordained for you to leave whatever situation that you were building here, to build a long-term investment elsewhere. Anything else? What's this seven of pentacles? Yeah, king of wands. Yeah, you were supposed to build something elsewhere because you're a natural born leader. Wow, I have the devil. You're a natural born leader. You were supposed to build somewhere else away from this person who possibly coming up in a really low energy, devil energy, really toxic, very addicted or addicted to you. Temperance. Yeah. You're healing though. You're moving on. You're healing. You could be taking you a while to heal, but it's okay. Not everyone heals at the same pace. Some people take a longer time, but give yourself some grace and keep moving forward. Every step forward in a positive direction is a step towards growth, because you had to move away from something or someone who wanted to betray you. Someone who was very deceptive, and this person is coming out as sneaky or even a thief, could be stealing your time, your energy, resources, or something, or someone you had to walk away from. You no longer wanting to collaborate with them. I have the three of pentacles in the reverse. The fool in the reverse. So someone is coming up as really stupid, foolish, because they knew from the outset you were a queen of pentacles. You didn't need to even want to build with them, and they are aware of this because they know the energy you were in. But even then, someone was so slow to come towards you, to the point where you're no longer interested and you're walking away. So if this is your reading collective, please let me know by commenting down below, liking, sharing, or even subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much and good night. Bye.